All right, well, we'll call this unofficial meeting of the Unionville Historic District and Properties Commission, November 9th.
6th.
Thank you, 6th. Kind of to order. We won't look at the minutes. We'll do that next time. And I think we'll just move on to the oral history program because that's our most active.
Yep. Can I just make one
Please.
note, Lisa?
Yes.
Kelly was
Yep.
appointed as a full member of the Unionville Historic District, so now she's a full member. So
Good. Brought that up. It just to tell you, I'm usually so good at kind of keeping track of those things, but I was not.
No worries. I forgot.
Good.
I do have my letter. I have to go in. I remembered.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, just do your oath.
oh, and Ian's on. Okay, so we got 3 at least. Well, everyone that said they could could be here is here.
Oh, Annie's here?
Yes.
Oh,
She
hi.
just signed on. Might take a second.
Yeah. There she is. Hi, Ann.
You're on
Oh,
mute.
hold on. You're on mute, Ian.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Last
Okay.
couple of months, we had some family tragedy that I had to
Oh.
deal with.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We still don't have a quorum, right?
No, so that's fine. We can just vote on the minute.
Yes. So, and we don't have a quorum, so we're going to have a very unofficial and probably pretty short meeting, but nonetheless, yeah, good to
Okay.
see everybody. So we got
I will have to jump up. I have something in the oven. I'm waiting for the dinner.
Absolutely, run. All right. So we're gonna anything else, Garrett?
No, not right now. I
Okay.
got something more at the end, but that's fine.
Yeah, so we have some time now, a little kind of respite to go over the oral histories program, which is moving ahead. And so I want to talk about the training. So I've done the training, Kelly's done the training, so has Barbara Marsh. Did you get to the training? You've been busy, Ann, I know, but you probably haven't gotten to the training yet.
No, and just so you know, I ran into Patty LaBouthier on election day, and they are doing an oral history project.
Yeah, they've been
Yep.
doing that for a couple of years, and I've
Okay.
talked with her, and it's okay. We've got a different focus than they do.
Okay. One moment, my oven dinger's off.
Okay. All right. Anyway. So the training, so it's really then for the people who need to have the training, it's really Matt and Ann.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So
That we know about. We can
yeah, good point. And I haven't, yeah, Matt's out on the soccer field, so exciting. So good. And I have to make everybody a member. I went through all my notes with Fiona, and I couldn't find, I don't think she sent me my login and password yet, so I'll get on that. Make everybody a member so we can move ahead with that.
Okay.
So I just want to talk to the commission a little bit about our very ambitious plans to do one oral history interview a piece by the end of this calendar year. I'm going to just say to you all, relax. That doesn't have to be the case. But to do one at least through maybe the end of February would be really helpful. Frankly, just to test it, to see if it's acquiring the kind of information we would like, to just kind of play with the what's working, what doesn't work, what do we need more information or help with. So view the first interview a bit like an experiment, doing it as seriously as you can, but it's an opportunity for us to give it a try. And I was thinking that if you wanted to do that oral history interview with another commission member, absolutely, that makes total sense because we're there and sharing our brain power. Some of us are less technological than others, and just managing the technology, which I think is fairly simple. But it would help to have someone there to kind of help manage that in addition to interviewing someone. I think each of us has an idea of who we want to interview first, and I know I do. I would like to interview Ann Bibbert, who is just a incredible, she's got such an incredible history brain. And you had talked about someone you knew, and I don't have the list in front of me right now, that someone you wanted to really interview.
Yeah,
Um,
Tommy Larson has a really good history of
yeah,
Unionville and where the houses were and who lived where and
great.
just his uncle was one of the railroad guys when
Cool.
Wooden Tap was the railroad switch place.
Wow,
That's the
that's
connection.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
the connection with Tracy's aunt, I think, too.
Yeah, and this is the connection with Tracy's aunt, right? She,
Yeah,
Tracy Gilliam.
Tracy's and then also Tommy Larson's like uncle or something had something to do with that, like he was the actual guy.
yeah. Oh,
So,
that's so great.
and I mean Tom is 88.
Yeah,
So, and he actually, I mean, it's in Farmington, but he worked on the farm down in the flats behind the sewage plant that is now the Farmington Game Club.
yes,
And when it was a dairy farm.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That is so great. You've got a lot to talk with him about.
Mhm.
A lot. That's
Well, so what
great.
is what is your focus for our oral history projects?
Yeah, so our focus is primarily of human-built properties, human-built features such as buildings,
Okay.
businesses, canals,
Okay.
streams. This can go on and on and on.
Okay, great.
And I don't think it's difficult for people to stay focused on those things
No,
because most of us, that's how we think about the past anyway. We're thinking
right.
about sort of buildings and people and businesses and that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Did you say that's right, Kelly?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'll be right
So,
back. I'm dinging again. It wasn't quite done.
okay. I love it. We all have deadlines. All right. Um, that's good. Kelly, is there anything else about training and the first interview that you think we ought to be thinking
Um,
about?
The only thing is if anyone has any feedback, I put together kind of that rough outline, or I shouldn't say,
Right.
I shouldn't say rough. I did spend some time on it. I put together an outline, but and I don't think that it's perfect. But if people want to,
This
and
is
it
it.
might, and yeah, and it might
Okay.
be something that we alter, or it's like a living document as we do things.
Yeah.
We figure stuff out. But I do feel the questions were probably where it needed more focus, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't do, like you had just said here, so I wrote, around the human built features, looking at the businesses, the canals, that type
Mhm.
of like history. That's not, I didn't go into depth there, so that needs to get reworked, I
Yeah.
think, some
Yeah.
more questions,
Okay.
but yeah.
I think once we do our first interviews, and we're not using them as throwaway interviews. That's just not what I'm saying, but
Okay.
I think we'll have a better sense then of kind of the direction our interviewees are going in and our need to guide the discussion a little bit more, or maybe even a little less. I don't know that. So I think, so Kelly, we need to get that outline. You sent it to everybody, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
uploaded
okay.
to the SharePoint site.
Got it.
And then I've got it up on the screen as well, but I can
Okay.
re-email everything to everyone as well. And I've got I took the forms that
Mm,
Jerusha had sent,
great.
and then I will say doctor them
Oh,
up a little
perfect.
bit
Yep.
with the information from those forms. I
Yeah.
made new ones, obviously.
Thank you.
Um, that's the resources.
Yeah.
And then I did the consent form
Yeah.
and the
Oh, look at that.
permission
Yeah.
form
Great, great.
with the Unionville.
So there's
uh,
two things they need to sign then?
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's one that is the um
Consent.
the I'm trying to it's
Is,
Basically, the way Jerusha described it is one is the consent to be recorded and interviewed. The
Okay.
other is then donating your interview to the Farmington Library.
Okay.
Right.
That's why,
yes.
And now this one, the consent one is that comes up on the screen, right? If they don't, anyway, isn't it what they have to agree to before you hit record at the
Well,
meeting?
Fiona said, I recall her in our session
Yeah.
saying that this is only if you have either don't have a consent
Okay.
form or you've forgotten to have them sign it. Before you conduct the interview, you've got to have this.
Something, okay, but
It's
this,
really better to have a written
Yeah.
form that someone signs.
Yeah,
It needs to be
okay.
a signature.
yeah, I
So,
think
yeah,
I agree to participate in this project as an interviewee. I'm aware that my interview will be edited, transcribed, and then kept on file for use by researchers at the Farmington Library, which will hold the legal title and all literary rights, including the copyright that may be used in publication and programs, including the World Wide Web, based upon this project. I
yeah.
grant permission to my interview
Yeah.
to be used contingent upon my final approval. So if we edit it, they need to review it to make
Yep.
sure they're still okay with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would assume that most of the editing that would be done is really to short, cut out silence or something like that, or
Yes,
for
yeah,
yeah.
conciseness or clarity. I don't think we're really going to be,
No.
Manipulating.
yeah,
their
not
words,
not
yeah.
even, or
Yeah.
cutting out large portions or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
And then there
Okay.
was. I do hereby give, yeah, so the interview permission form is then is donating your interview to the library is
Okay.
basically what it is. So I do hereby give as an unrestricted gift to the Farmington Library for scholarly and education uses. The library director and the Farmington Room librarian shall determine, including the use of blah, 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 on this
Yep.
date. So,
Okay,
Okay,
right, so,
good.
and
So we
like I
should
said
add
about
that.
the form that Jerusha, it does not look like that on the computer when I made it. I'll say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks a little weird, but
So is the cover, I'm trying to.
So is this
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry.
is this like the intake form?
yeah,
Okay,
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
this is background information
Yeah,
about the
in-
interviewee. I see.
yes,
Okay.
interviewee
Okay.
and then the
okay.
interviewer
all
information.
right, so I'll update.
And again, this is just something that Jerusha had sent.
So is that something we would do before, we would do that with the interviewee before the interview, right? We would, tell me about were you married and if. so
Yes,
did
yeah, I
family.
believe so, yeah.
Okay, so that's something that we would do. Okay. and
So I'll update that sheet I sent her, that, I know it's out on the server and I'll just access it there.
Okay.
To include
This one.
the
Yeah.
intake
Nope, wrong one.
form. Yeah, I know,
That one.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I think I said to kind of do some of this, but I didn't
Yeah.
say like that form. And I'll also put just like a little mini description of the two forms.
Yep.
Just so, when
That's
we're
good.
talking to
Yeah.
people that we know why,
Yeah.
why are there two forms and what is it for? So thanks for going over that.
Yeah, no
Garrett.
problem.
So
Okay.
you're helping.
Jerusha is the one that explained it to me, so.
Yeah, good. All learning together here. All right, good, good. Then I think that it seems to me that your outline is a document through which we'll be sort of improving the way we operate, but it's also an outline of what to do and what order and kind
Yeah.
of to some extent how to do it. Are we ready to send that out with the permission form, the consent form, and the background information form? We could send those together as a package or put them in
Well-
the online.
Yeah, they're in the online.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
so the way I kind of set this up was the pre-interview prep. So what basically you want to do to, before you have your first interview, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I'll update these three
Mhm.
forms, and I'll update number 2 where it says goal, document and record individual accounts. I said of growing up and living, but I'll change it to what we just talked about earlier
Yeah.
today with our
Okay.
focus.
Okay.
And then if you could scroll down, Garrett, 'cause I don't really remember. And then this was just, I don't know if this is on the intake form, I have to read it, but just
Yeah.
to make sure that we talk to them ahead of time
Mhm.
about, when's a good day, This is just logistic stuff for us.
Mhm.
So that's,
Mhm.
and then I also think, um, I added in here something about giving them the option to have someone be there with them at the recording if that made them feel more
mhm.
comfortable, that type
Mhm.
of thing.
Yep.
So that was that. So I think that's most of the pre-work.
Mhm.
And then I think the next phase was sort of like day of and kind of things to consider, I think.
Well, then we've got making up your interview questions, which.
Yeah,
is-
that needs to be in there too.
Yeah, so,
So there are some, Lisa, but not enough.
yeah, and I'm trying to think about, well, no, I think that it's best to be prepared. Even, I was just thinking about Matt interviewing his father. He obviously knows everything there is he needs to know about his father, but writing down at least the first 5 questions he wants to focus on would be good, because I'm sure a conversation with his father could go all over the place. Okay. So
Yeah,
then
so I
the,
think the end
yeah.
here, oh, wait till Garrett
No, no,
comes
you're
back.
Didn't go
Oh,
far.
okay, that's okay. No, I just
Yeah.
want to scroll down and then, so then that was like setting it up that day.
Mhm.
And then it was sort of getting started and some of number 3 is some of those tips that, we got from, oh, gosh, what's Fiona?
Yes,
Okay, Fiona,
yeah.
that from that net, the day we did the training where she was just talking about,
Mhm.
letting, not talking over people, letting them speak, just kind of like normal. It's kind of normal things, but just kind of like
Mhm.
reminders for us because it's very different talking or interviewing someone over a
Mhm.
computer if you're not face to face, right? And picking
Right.
up because you don't pick up on the same cues.
Right.
So that was, I think, the third section. And then if you don't mind scrolling down, Garrett, sorry. I think number 4,
Oh,
that was just kind of some sample language. Oh, so this is like the questions and I started, and this is where I think we need to do more work. I did not really fill them all
I can zoom in.
in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
Lisa?
well,
I
see.
just sort of started,
Yeah.
but then this needs something, this
A little
needs
bit more
more.
solid.
Oh, yeah, it
to
definitely
the
does. It
focus. Yeah,
definitely does.
okay.
I was just sort of following a little bit of the way um Fiona had shared how theirs had gone,
Yes.
to kind of get people rolling. So that's
Yes.
all, but I'm not,
Okay.
and honestly, I'm not attached to any of this. We change whatever to make it work. This was just to get us started so we could think about
Yes.
what doesn't work here or where we think there are gaps or how we want to handle things.
Let me do some thinking about
Okay.
that, and I've got some literature on doing interview questions, so let me just
Okay, yeah, all
let
right,
me
so
do
that's what I
that and
think.
just kind of make sure that what we have here focuses on what we want to get.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly,
okay.
because I don't know that, and we can make this more than one document. I just sort of put everything together and I can make it.
No, I
short, so
like
had
it
a
all.
space.
I like it all in one place because I think it's easier for everyone. Okay. Okay, let me do that.
Okay.
And shall I do it right in, can we edit those documents on the web?
Yeah, as far as I
Okay.
know, you should be able to. If not,
Okay.
let me know.
Okay,
And we can figure something
Okay.
else out. But as far as
Yeah.
I know, you should be able to just open it up and then
okay, great.
type in it. But if not, just let me know
Okay,
and we'll figure something else out.
yeah, that's easy. Okay, that's great. I love having it all on one sheet. It's people just follow down the line. Good.
And the reason I ran out is
Yeah.
it's the microphone I got from our IT department. So
Look at
yeah.
that. Wow.
So you just plug it into.
Good.
So it's got a cable. So if you're using a laptop or something, you can
Yeah.
just stick it on
Okay.
there or just put it on the table.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that's
then you
wonderful.
plug it into USB port, and it should, yeah, it should recognize it right away. I tried it with my work computer,
Yeah.
and I plugged it in, and then I opened up a
Let me
Zoom
just try it
meeting.
on mine right now.
Yeah, and then I opened up a Zoom meeting, and it recognized it right away
Oh,
as
okay.
the microphone.
So you
So.
don't need a separate application to use it on a
Right, right.
Okay.
You'll, I mean, you need something to record the interview.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's something at least better than.
that's great. I didn't expect it to be so small and trim looking. Yeah, that's great.
Should just work. We can
Okay.
It might not show up under there. Like
You
it's not like a USB
Oh, all
drive.
right.
Yeah,
So where would
I think I heard it.
something
Yeah.
I did?
So if you
Go ahead,
let
you
me
can
find-
touch it. Yeah. go
yeah.
ahead.
I
I'm not.
think because when you uh, should just be able to. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
input microphone, it automatically
Oh, yep.
blue snowflake. 'Cause
Okay, yep.
That's the company that made
Okay.
makes the microphone. So it should, I think it picks it by default when you plug in a microphone. So
Okay.
Oh, that's
you just go
cool.
to the sound settings and it should be right there.
Okay.
So
So if I was, would it be picking us up right now just by
if
plugging
you
it in?
record,
If
yeah,
we were
you could see it.
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah, I didn't
see.
know if there was any other like on or off.
No,
Okay,
no.
cool.
Unplug it.
Yeah, no, perfect.
Oh, it's my kind of technology.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
Okay,
great.
that was great. But I did. Jerusha said they were looking at getting stuff, but they didn't have anything right now that for
Okay.
equipment to lend out. But they are looking into it. But obviously not right. They don't have anything right now, so that's the only problem.
So this belongs to your office or to planning and zoning
The
or
town hall.
town hall? Okay. Are you, okay, Garrett,
No, I just need it back when you're done with it. That's
okay. Oh, got it. Okay.
if you want to just we'll say keep it in my office,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
that
We
way
don't
it's
need it
that
yet.
way it's in one spot.
Yeah,
Library could
Um,
have some by the time we need it.
yeah, that's right. That's right. That's great, Garrett. Wonderful.
So I can keep it in my office. I will keep it in an easy, accessible spot, and if someone needs it and I'm not
Okay.
around, I can just let someone know where it'll be.
Great, thank
Um,
you. And that's all we need in addition to a laptop, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, so we need, and then the laptop.
You.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So rather than send these out, I'm gonna back up my thinking here, then we'll just let people know, once we have the background document
Mhm.
the way we want it, we'll be able to just let people know to log into all of that and to use these particular items on the web to plan, and that to come in and borrow the microphone from Garrett. And if you don't have a laptop of your own, to contact, I'm happy to help people with this myself, so I can loan my laptop or show up with it. I wonder if the library has laptops.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah,
do
they
really?
might.
Ah, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
right when you walk in, you can see them all, but I don't know what the wait is for them.
Okay, okay. All right. Last solution. Okay, good. Good. This all feels very solid to me. How about, we missing anything? I don't think so. Ann, do you have any questions or anything? Are we missing anything in terms of providing?
No, now that I
information?
know what the focus is, because Patty was concerned that we were just
Gonna be
reinventing the wheel,
replicating. Sure, sure.
you know? And she
Yeah.
did say, though, on another note, she said she's got some great ideas that maybe we can work in conjunction with the library on.
Great. Okay,
So,
okay.
I don't know if you
Um,
want to touch base with her at some point.
Yeah, let me give,
Um,
yeah,
because
So-
it came up because she had interviewed my husband's aunt last week for the oral history project.
great, good.
What is her focus, Ian? What is the
The
museum's
Unionville
focus?
Museum is all about the history of Unionville. And the flood of 55, the high school, they pick like a topic and then they'll do an exhibit about it at the
Yeah.
museum. And right now she is interviewing, she's been in town forever. She lives around the corner from my husband's aunt. So she's interviewing people that have been in town forever that can remember, certain specifics. We're lucky that my husband's family, his great 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 grandparents' house is still in the family and lived in by a family member on Plainville Ave.
Wow, that's pretty
So,
extraordinary.
yeah.
Wow, neat.
Yeah, so
Very
she,
good.
you know, his aunt's been here forever and she's got information from growing up. She's 94, but sharp as a tack.
Love it.
And you know, that generation is slowly leaving, so we're, you know, they're
know.
trying to get as much info as they can.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. That is just super. Okay. I'll give Patty a call. I talked to her
Okay.
about it in, gosh, just a few weeks ago, but I'll give her a call again. We'll connect
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
just to make sure we're not, you know, what are they doing so we're not doing that, and because
right,
people are going to be like, someone already asked me this, you know. I don't
right,
want to.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. Good. Um, any other thoughts about things we're missing right now or information that commissioners need to do these interviews well? Well, you need to have your memberships on this website, so you can go into the website.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, yeah. And all right, so get that. Those are the two priorities. Good.
Okay, and where Garrett, can you send me the email to sign up for that?
For the you mean for the training?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll resend that with the minutes. I'll do that. Get the minutes. I
Okay.
gotta get the minutes done tomorrow anyway. And then
Okay,
when I set
because
up the
I'm
minutes,
have
I'll
to
include.
get the agenda and the minutes. I'm having
Yeah.
to go on the website. I don't get any emails.
Oh,
You don't?
No,
what's your
What's your
email
email?
address?
Hang on, let
it's
me.
yeah, I don't know I don't know if it's going somewhere.
They don't get. I know they don't get
Returned.
returned to
Yeah.
me. Hang on, let me.
Huh.
Oh. Oh, that's something else. Now I gotta find when I sent it. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Hmm.
TK Masonry at Yahoo.
Masonry,
Masonry at
right,
yahoo.com.
at AOL or att.net.
Oh, I had Yahoo.
Oh,
That's
at
why.
AOL or Yahoo. Or not
oh,
Yahoo,
No,
ATT.
att.net.
I'm looking at Yahoo. All right.
and that was
ATT.
Mason RY, Mason.
TK, yeah.
Masonry.
Got it. Okay, thank
And
you.
TK Mason.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
T.
sorry about that, Ann. I don't know why. That's
No, I've
odd.
just been going to get the minutes and the agendas off the website.
I'm sorry. I
You get
think,
extra points is what you get.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
No, that's just the nature of.
And I'm surprised because it didn't bounce back at me. So I don't know why. All right.
There's somebody out there.
Yeah.
Someone's getting, well, it's
What
funny
if I
because
looked at it and thought, is this a real person?
my
I
my
saw it on there.
AOL account, I get numerous emails for a masonry company out in Illinois
Oh,
on bidding for projects and stuff because they're T and K. So I
oh
just
my
Oh,
I've been
geez.
gosh.
forwarding them to the guy for years.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's all right.
About once a week, we get a call from out of state for a different Farmington.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Farmington, Michigan, Farmington, Maine, Farmington,
And there's one
California.
in every single
Yes.
state. Yeah.
And
It's the,
it's funny when people won't let you get a word in edgewise to say you're calling the wrong state.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
too
there's a
funny.
Farmington, New Mexico.
Yep.
Yeah, 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 that's right. Um, all right, good. I think we're good on all this. We're getting closer. Good. I'm excited about it. Um, anything else we need to cover or consider about the oral history project right now? You feel comfortable about this, Anne?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good. Good. Okay. And how about you, Kelly? Feel
Yep.
comfortable? Good. All right.
okay.
Well, that's all I've got. Garrett, do you have anything for us?
I
or-
do. I just have
Okay.
an update. So I don't remember if I had mentioned this, but Shannon and I have been working with the Memorial United Methodist Church in Avon. They're on West
Yeah.
Avon Road.
Yes.
They originally built the stone church on
Yes.
School Street in
Oh.
1926.
Yes.
So they're having their 100-year
Oh,
celebration next year. So as part of that, we got a plaque for the State Register of Historic Places because it's
Great.
on that register.
Excellent.
So we were able to get a plaque from the
Excellent.
state. So we
Great.
actually just got it done last week.
Great.
And then they are going to be discussing getting a year plaque made as well for the year it was built.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have them or we'll do it as a COA application
Okay.
for the church. But I think they're looking to do something. I want to say it's October or November of next year.
Yeah.
And because they know the date the cornerstone was laid.
Yes.
It's sometime in November, so they want to do it. They're going to do a service the Sunday
Great.
before. So just a heads up that we'll be getting a plaque. We have the plaque for the State Register of Historic
Yes.
Places, and then we'll be adding a year plaque.
Is
once we
there
figure out the
anything
details.
about the church that would allow it to be placed on the National Historic Register?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I know the reason it's on the State Register is because it was included in the Unionville Historic District
Right.
Right.
in 2009, which at
Yeah.
that point, when they were added to the local historic district, they were automatically added to the State Register.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it was just getting the plaque. Turned out there are a few issues with a couple other properties in Unionville, so we
Mhm.
Yeah.
got it all done at once. But making sure that that was on the state registry, and then
Yeah.
I'm just
getting the
wondering if
plaque.
anyone ever investigated doing the National Registry.
Yeah, it's on
I
the
don't think that
town.
would-
It's town property now. The town
Yeah.
owns it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the youth annex. I know.
Mm.
Yeah, because I know the whole reason they wanted to put Union School on, but then that would be increased costs for updates and additions because the historic materials
Correct.
that they
Correct.
voided. So I know
Yeah,
obviously this is
we had
part
a
of
battle about that one.
yes.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
okay.
It was like 6 months, I think it went
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it did. That's okay then. It's
So anyway, so the Stone Church is on. So at some point, probably before summer, we'll either the town will come in or they'll come in and do a COA application to
Okay.
add the plaque.
Okay.
But we'll handle that at that point. But
So they've asked me as town historian to send them some images of plaques that are similar to what they want to do with this church,
Hmm.
or with this building rather. So I'm a little, of course, I want to do a summary of the history of the building because that's why it's historical, right?
right.
Mhm.
So we'll see. I guess I'll go along that route and then it'll come back to us. So when you say, oh, just a date, is that from the town's point of view, would you accept a plaque that had a brief history of the building in addition to the date? What are your thoughts there?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
As if the church is the one paying for it,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
really what it would be.
Okay.
It was, we paid for the town paid for the state plaque because it is a nominal fee. It's not. It was
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's the state subsidized it.
And
So
is it bronze? Is the state plaque bronze?
I don't think so. It is. It's. I'll grab it after the meeting. But
Yeah.
when you compare the state plaque to one of the Unionville plaques, it
Yeah.
is a lot lighter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's still cast metal, but it
Yeah.
might be. It is
Aluminum
not.
That's painted?
It is very light.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay,
pull it
okay, I
out
was
after.
curious, yeah.
But it's
Okay.
like 4 inches by 6 inches or something along those lines.
Okay.
But it's probably not dissimilar in shape and size to the address.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Um,
Well, that's
but-
great.
so that's just a heads up.
Wonderful. I'm really glad that they are focused on the building and that it's getting some or more recognition. Yeah, that's great. Good.
Can I ask if do you know if the Unionville Museum is on the National Historic Registry
Uh,
as one of the Andrew Carnegie libraries?
oh, gosh, I cannot
don't-
remember that. I've got a list. There was a bit of a controversy about that. It actually was put on the state register before it was put in the local historic district. So I'll have to look that up for you. I cannot recall. I don't believe it is on the National Register.
I'm surprised
Um,
since it is one of the Andrew Carnegie libraries that they don't have it there.
Well, the only way it would make it on the National Register is if someone or an organization had actually put together the nomination for it. And I can't remember whether it is or not, because one of Unionville, one of the residents of Unionville, when we were putting together this historic district, then subsequently, a couple years later, became the director of the National Park Service National Register program. So he
Ah.
was on a federal level in charge of all these programs. And he's the one who put it on the state register, kind of on his own. So hang on, Garrett is actually looking.
I don't remember if this shows the national. I know it does the national districts. I don't think it shows
So is that farming?
So is it like
Uh,
a really?
Weston Library.
Hold on.
Okay, hang on a second.
No, that's districts. I gotta find the national. No, that's districts.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's on the
Yeah,
National
it is.
Register.
I
You
just
did?
looked it
Yeah.
up
Oh,
myself.
you
It
did?
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, okay.
So it's
Good.
the Unionville Museum.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
I never remember what church that is. Right on the corner of School Street and Main Street.
oh, the
Congregation.
Congregational Church.
Congregational. And the Tunxus Fire Hose, the Tunxus Hose original firehouse is also on the registry.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, yeah, there
Yep.
it is.
And the Masonic Lodge.
Oh, really?
That's it?
Okay.
Really? The National Register?
Maybe
Huh.
I don't know. There's
Well, I mean,
I don't know what the site is being odd on here, but it might. I don't know. That's what it. I don't know. We'll find out.
we'll find out, Ann.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I looked up, it says West End Library, which was the name of the library when it was the museum, before it was the museum, so.
Right, right,
Yeah. We'll look that up because I don't.
yeah,
I thought there was a list, but we'll find out.
yeah, there is a list.
So I guess then, is it possible to get how do you do it? Could we pursue the church? Is it worth it? I don't know, I'm just asking.
I think doing any
know?
building is worth it.
Yeah,
I think it's,
I think it's a really unique, it's
Yep.
a very unique church too.
it is, it's
You know?
fieldstone, and it's got a
Yeah.
great history. It
Yeah,
was,
I'm wondering if the stone is from like, you know,
A river.
was it
Yeah.
locally sourced, maybe came from the
Yeah.
river, is it river
Yeah.
stone,
could
that
have been,
kind of
it's,
thing.
It's
yeah,
got-
it's-
yeah, because they're more rounded, so
they're
Yeah.
water washed, and
Yeah.
which is very appropriate for Connecticut, that's for sure.
I mean, I can ask my husband if it's river stone, he'll know right away.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. What do you think, Garrett? Is it worth doing?
I
something?
can look into it.
Yeah,
It's more what are the restrictions? But I think
because it
there's
is owned by the town, right?
Right.
Yeah,
but I
Okay.
think there's other. I think there's also different funding available now if it's municipally owned.
yeah.
So I'll look into that.
That's a good idea, Ian.
Well, I've done 2 National Register nominations. They were both successful, so if we determine and you determine, Garrett, that it's would be appropriate and desirable, I'd be glad to lead the charge to do the nomination. They're actually a ton of fun to do.
I was gonna say, I'd be interested in just learning
Yeah.
if you do one,
Yeah.
just to see what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me look into that.
Okay.
And the town owns the library that the
Yes,
Unionville-
yeah, the town owns
Okay.
both pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
obviously
the town actually owns the museum building?
yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the
I
name
didn't
of the
know that.
bank That used to be the bank across the street, the
Oh,
That one,
Uh,
yes.
so
that-
that,
That was
Union-
Unionville Bank and
Right.
Trust.
I know,
It's such a great
I know, I
building.
remember Dr. Lawson bought it years ago. I don't know who owns it now or whatever,
He
but
did,
what about
he
the,
did do some stuff because my husband did some work on that building for him.
yeah,
And he
okay,
had gone after some historic tax credits
Right,
okay.
right,
to get the work done.
right.
When was it? Is that
10
Tennessee?
Mountain Spring.
Oh, that's because that's where he lived.
That's who. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
who owns it.
Oh, so his wife
His,
was,
it's,
So
I don't know if
his
his wife
wife
still
probably
owns
owns
it.
it.
yeah, and she rents it, so rents the,
Yeah, office building.
yeah, it's a great
Well,
building.
no, it's just interesting because when they fundraise,
Right.
because I'm on the community chest, we gave money towards the addition on the museum. So if the town
Yes.
owned the museum, how come they had to fundraise for the addition? That's my
Well, it
question.
was an agreement with, between the town and the Unionville Museum, and you know, does the town charge $10 for 50
It's
years of
yeah,
occupation
it's
of
probably
the
one of
rental?
those.
Oh,
And
okay. So it's
so
one of those deals. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's actually a great arrangement, and
Yep.
it's worked very well. It's a beautiful building.
It is a
Um,
nice building. I remember going there to the library from Union School when I was a child.
Oh, isn't that great? We need to do an oral history with you. You, that'd be fun. Okay, great. We'll move on to that one then. All right.
That's all I
Anything
got.
else, Garrett? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Anybody else got something to talk about or any questions for Garrett?
I don't think so.
No, no.
Going once, going.
I think
I
we're
did
good.
see, I want to say, I did see the house on Main Street that was Dr. O'Connell's house when I was a child, right next to Ion Bank now.
Yes, that got cleaned up.
It got cleaned up. It looks so much better.
Did someone buy it? Oh,
No,
they
I
were
think
just,
I'm
No,
wondering if
we
it
just
he
cleaned it
got
up.
oh,
yeah.
that's interesting.
We didn't.
The
That's
town didn't reach
interesting.
out and say you're reaching blighted status.
Not recently, no.
Okay. He
It
cleaned
just
it up, and someone told me
yeah.
he owns like a junk store in Canton.
Yes.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
maybe he moved everything to Canton.
I love that building. That is a great building.
That was
That,
Dr. O'Connell's home and practice
and
when I
boy,
was a
the
child.
stories about him, and there are still people out there who went there
I went
to,
there and he did
yeah,
house calls and he lost a
yeah.
child and his first wife, I believe, in the circus fire.
Really?
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
mentioned that to
Yep.
I forgot who it was, mentioned that.
Hmm,
It might have been Chris Forian.
interesting. Oh. Well, it's
He was a
still
nice man
standing.
though.
Yes.
It's still standing, so I got hope.
Well, I don't even want to imagine what the inside looks like
I
after
know, I
seeing what
know.
he did but he did clean it up. I was like, oh, that's wonderful.
Well, thank you for telling me. I'll go take a walk tomorrow morning and go check it out. Great. Well, I can't think of any questions I have. Thank you for this time, everybody. Most
Okay.
productive non-official meeting I
Hmm.
think I've ever been in, so thank you. That's great. So I guess we'll conclude this unofficial meeting, and I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.